Don't cut my hands off.
You know who's the power behind this, don't you?
I don't know. Paul's an engineer.
Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, cut. Some of these things came from the 50s. And what you're going to be seeing here is the way we started. Technology standpoint.
So they were all wearing this, so I could.
But there is.
I hope so. Are there TMS questions? Inquiring minds need to know. You don't know all the answers.
Good.
Yes, I can. Kelly Ferguson, the mayor.
Chuck Wonder has been here 40.
He's the longest. He's the
Chuck
longest.
Wonder's the longest. I saw on your DVD that you have
They're in chronological order.
chronological order. Oh, that's what I suspected.
The longest.
So Leon was number 2 on this.
By about 6 months.
Chuck Wonder is not very far away.
doing? Good seeing you.
Very good. How are you?
A lot of stuff you worked on too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hanging out looking good. Is that the whole idea?
Outside plan, buried plan, fiber optics from here all the way to the end.
Really, it just developed in Kessel?
Some of it did. The Costco that
absolutely.
it was no. Yeah, you run development in Kessel for many years. Among many things, yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, so we've done, all of these are variations of the theme of the work in Kessel. John had a lot of people. So we are very successful in the private network we're building. Most of us
Tyco Electronics.
Hi, how are you?
Let's have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the stage area for a short ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the stage area. It's not as warm as it looks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tyco Electronics celebrates 50 years of innovation. I'd like to introduce the people that will be addressing you today and some of the elected officials that have decided to join us. So I'd like to introduce Mayor Kelly Ferguson of Menlo Park. The Honorable Barbara Pierce from Redwood City. Also from Menlo Park, we have Hayward Robinson, who's a council member, and the Business Development Manager, David Johnson. From our State Assembly, we have from Ira Ruskin's office, Nicole Fernandez. And from the Congressional Office of Congressman Tom Lantos, we have Tom Zeleny.
Just here. Wow. Good afternoon. Can you all hear me? Close enough. Those of you who are paying attention can hear. The rest of you continue to have a good time. I'd like to just say congratulations to Raychem, to Tyco for 50 years. It's quite an accomplishment. It is wonderful to have an organization, a company that gives back to the community and takes such good care of its workers. I'd like to thank you all for being here today. We have a lovely proclamation over on the table that refers to the accomplishments of the company and to all of you. So thank you very much for sharing this with us today. We're very pleased to have you here, and we wish you another 50 years.
And now the Honorable Kelly Ferguson, Mayor of Menlo Park.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kelly Ferguson, Mayor of Menlo Park, and I want to congratulate you on your 50 years of innovation here. We are very proud of Raychem Tyco Electronics' role as history and culture of innovation here in the city of Menlo Park. Raychem Tyco Electronics welcome all of you here this afternoon, and thank you for your fabulous contributions to this region, to Silicon Valley, and to our great reputation throughout the world. And I have a proclamation here congratulating Raychem Tyco Electronics on their 50 years of innovation. Congratulations.
I'd now like to introduce, from the office of Congressman Tom Lantos, Tom Zeleny.
I have some bad news and some good news. The bad news is that Congressman Lantos couldn't make it. As you know, Washington is buzzing and he's very busy. The good news is that my speech will be very short. With that, I will ask CEO Mr. Lynch to join me for a minute. Certificate of Special Congressional Recognition presented to 50th anniversary of Raychem, celebrating 50 years of innovation by Tyco Electronics, in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to the community. Signed by Member of Congress Tom Lantos. By the way, he's chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to present the CEO of Tyco Electronics, Tom Lynch.
I wouldn't have called him back up if that's all he was going to say.
We'll keep this short, but this is it's a special time for Tyco Electronics. Most of you probably know, hopefully almost all of you know, about 3 weeks ago, we became our own standalone company. We were part of Tyco International. Now Tyco Electronics is a separate New York Stock Exchange listed company, $13 billion in revenue, so we're a pretty sizable company. And if you go back to all the companies that came together over the last 60 years to make us up, the common theme, the common denominator is innovation. And we're certainly celebrating one of the most important innovations that enabled us to be here today that happened 50 years ago, roughly. And I guess you could argue that if it weren't for that innovation, we might not be standing here talking about Tyco Electronics as a new company. So we're really excited about the opportunity that's in front of our company. We're also excited to be here today. This is a special time, and without further ado, I would like Paul Cook to start working his way up here. He's going to be he's really our most important speaker today, and our guest. And Paul, I tell you, we're going to do our best to make the next 50 years as great as the last 50 years. Thank you.
What a great day for both old Raychemers as well as new Raychemers. It's a day to celebrate our remarkable accomplishments. It's a day to remember friends and fun times. It's a day to revisit an important part of our lives, and to cheer on those that are continuing to pursue the development of the industry that we started 50 years ago. You know, I retired 17 years ago, and I'm delighted to come back today and participate in this wonderful anniversary, but I wonder, 17 years is a long time. Does anybody remember me? So I tell you, I wore a bow tie so you could recognize me. I want to spend a few minutes with you this afternoon reviewing our heritage, how it started, what principles we established to guide and run our business, and how they apply today. And I want to congratulate the many people who were responsible for the creation of this entire new industry that never existed before Raychem started. When we started Raychem, we established a few basic principles that would guide us in running the company. Principles that we adhered to with vigor, principles that were very simple and very powerful. And they are, first, that we base our business on a pioneering technology, a technology that we could master better and more quickly than anyone else. We wanted a technology that could be responsible for many, many different products. And obviously our initial chosen technology was radiation polymer chemistry. Second, we would serve the customer in every possible way. We would learn more about his needs and problems in our area of development than he knew himself. Then we would treat him with great respect, share with him our deep knowledge of technology in our particular area. In other words, the customer is king. Third, that we hire the best people for each and every job. We would spend substantial resources to search for, find, and hire the very best. We would then provide proper training for their particular job, and then expect the trained employee to become a member of the team and to devote maximum energies in order to help the business succeed. Fourth, we would practice innovation in all facets of the business. Using our technology base, we would attempt to develop many new products. We would use imagination to figure out ways to manufacture these products never seen before. All products had to be of the highest quality, products that would last and do the intended job. It was paramount that the customer could rely on our company with confidence. Innovation was not important only in product development, however, and in manufacturing, but also in sales. In selling our products and services, we would learn in detail what the customer needed and then use our innovation skills and technology to provide the best solution. It was also important to be imaginative in the way we presented and sold our product or service. Fifth and last, honesty and ethics would dominate every facet of our business. We practiced this from day one in our company's history. Our employees, our suppliers, and our customers became very aware of that and respected it. It was very troublesome to me that after Tyco bought Raychem, they demonstrated different ethical practices. When that became known, there was a shakeup at Tyco. I was delighted when a friend of mine, Ed Breen, was made CEO of Tyco International. He quickly instilled a strong policy of ethics throughout Tyco International. It became recognized by Wall Street, as well as the employees, the suppliers, and the customers. And they learned that a significant change had been made. And I'm pleased to say today that I believe the new company, Tyco Electronics, led by Tom Lynch, has adopted the same rigorous, high moral and ethical standards that Raychem was built on and believed in. So those are the principles of our business. How about the results? Raychem was founded on January 1st of 1957 when I set up business at 2821 Fair Oaks Avenue in Redwood City. By pioneering in the field of radiation chemistry, we developed 5 products in the first year, 3 of which became successful. They were an irradiated, flame-retarded, cross-linked electronic hookup wire, an irradiated, cross-linked miniature coaxial cable, and irradiated, cross-linked, heat-shrinkable tubing. The pioneering in the new technology of radiation chemistry started a remarkable history for Raychem. We grew at an average annual growth rate of 25% for over 20 years. Most of the growth came from the thousands of products developed internally and based on our original pioneering technology. We decided early in our history that we needed to have an international presence so that no competitor would gain a geographic advantage over us. As our business developed, we had well over half our business outside the United States, and we manufactured over half of our products outside the United States. I've been learning in the last few weeks what's happened to our business since Tyco has owned it in 1999. In spite of cuts made in funds for research and development and sales and marketing, the business has continued to grow. The growth has averaged almost 10% per year. You'll be amazed at the size and dominance of the various parts of the business. For example, the Aerospace and Defense Division is an almost $500 million per year business. Industrial and Commercial is about $250 million. Telecom has grown to $800 million per year, while the Energy Division also has achieved $800 million per year. PolySwitch has grown to over $300 million per year, and Graphics, now Elo Touch, is $400 million per year. In terms of individual product lines, Tyco is the largest manufacturer in the world of heat-shrinkable tubing, heat-shrinkable molded parts, irradiated wire and cable, and special devices. Quite a record. The Chemolex division has achieved over $550 million per year. So, again, extraordinary results from the acorns that were planted up to 50 years ago. The innovations of the past have really paid off, resulting in a business today of just under $3.5 billion per year. And it wasn't too long ago that we had the $1 billion day that some of you may remember. And I think Kenny Loggins is coming along right after me. I want to recognize today a few people who played a major role in the development of Raychem from its very humble beginnings. First, I want to recognize Bob Halpern, who joined me. Bob joined me 9 months after our beginning and was a strong partner for me in over 32 years. as he handled major responsibilities, including being president the last few years of my tenure. Bob is with us today, and Bob, we salute you. I also want to recognize Bob Soldick, who joined Raychem in 1963. Bob had many major important assignments, including being responsible for and living in Europe for a number of years. Bob succeeded me as CEO, continued our growth and innovation during his tenure, and Bob, our thanks to you and congratulations. It's also important today to recognize the loss of our two key technology executives in 1972. Both Vince Lanza and Ed Stivers were killed on a commercial airplane flight leaving London's Heathrow. Vince was our Chief Technical Officer, Ed was our Director of Research, and great pioneers of our new technology. The loss of these two superstars of R&D was a big setback for Raychem, and of course a huge tragedy to their families. It's great to have with us today Ed Stivers' widow, Dottie. Lucille Lanza is traveling in Europe and couldn't be with us today, but our deepest respect to the families of both Dr. Stivers and Dr. Lanza. I'd like to thank Tyco for this 50th anniversary event. It's a great opportunity for us old-timers to remember and cheer on the youngsters. Finally, I'd like to recognize the thousands of people who constituted Raychem, who worked hard with imagination and built what was a remarkable and exciting company, a company that pioneered new technologies, developed literally thousands of products, sold them to tens of thousands of customers all over the world. We're excited that what we created years ago stood the test of time and has made its mark on industry. The same 5 basic principles of business that Raychem was founded on still apply today. I urge the current company and management to maintain these principles in the conduct of their business. I believe that innovating in a technology, solving the toughest problems with hard work and imagination, and practicing highest moral standards will lead to continuing success. But you know what? In the final analysis, it's the people that makes the difference. Thank you for listening to me. Good luck to all of you. Who knows? We may get together in another 10 years.
We have one more ceremony that we'd like to complete. We just want to take a minute here to really capture this moment. As I mentioned earlier, it's a big new day for our company, Tyco Electronics. It's a great day to celebrate this innovation. And while the company Raychem may not officially exist anymore, it's no peeking. Certainly the legacy lives on, and it's fuel for our future. We're going to build on that, and in a special recognition of that, Mark came up with a great idea here. We have a Raychem jersey. And much like the tradition with a Hall of Fame athlete where you retire the jersey, we want to do something special for Paul, and we're going to have 3 of these jerseys. One, of course, for him. One will be here in Menlo Park, and one will be in our corporate headquarters in Berwyn, Pennsylvania. So we'd like to present this one to you, Paul.
Thank you. I think it's now appropriate to take my bow tie off.
if you want to come on over here, we'll be drawing drawing a ticket for a prize from the Tyco Credit Union for $500 savings bond.
The winner of the U.S. $500 savings bond from the credit union is Manuel Pineda.
The pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your...
I'm George Balog. I worked at Raychem, started the polyswitch business, which is now part of Tyco Electronics, and was involved in some marketing and show trade show activities, and somehow ended up with this early picture of Paul in the heat shrink days, which is what got the company on the map.
Hi, my name is Antonio Ochoa. Next month I did 25 years in Tyco. I'm so happy and proud of it.
You guys work for Tyco? Absolutely. All right, can you say hi or hey Tyco or something?
Congratulations!
Congratulations
for these 50 years. Brasil recuerdos.
Argentina. So real quick, how long have you worked at Tyco?
I've been with Tyco for a year and a half.
3 years.
2 years. 5 days.
And I've worked for Raychem and Tyco Electronics for 26 years.
I'm John Dolansek. I work for Raychem Corporation for 23 years. Proud of it.
Dale Wilson, Wire and Cable, 32 years. Wire and Cable. Thank you very much. Thanks, Bob.
I am Bob Krause. I started at Raychem in 1967 as a sales guy in Detroit. Moved to Menlo Park and worked in technical services and product development after that.
And I'm Dave Vroom, joined Raychem in 1981 and worked for them up until a year ago when I retired and spent most of my time doing radiation-related stuff.
This is my mommy, but she didn't start the Raychem legacy. My sister, my older sister, started the Raychem legacy back in 1979. Then my other sisters worked here. Mama worked here, and then
we brought the baby came.
And I've been around for 20 years.
We're the Raychem girls. We are. Yeah. We didn't allow the men to come in.
No, the men were not allowed.
We had a reputation to keep.
Raychem was always a family.
Yes. Yes.
In more ways than one.
Right. In more ways than one. Very much so.
I'm Diana Gears. I've been here 33 years this month. And I started at Camelot. And I'm in Tyco Thermal Controls right now, working in the technical group. And I miss Paul Cook. Come back.
My name's Diane Biog. I've been with Raychem 27 years, started in polyswitch, moved over to Chemelex, and am still there as Tyco Thermal Controls. It's great.
I've worked here 1 year. Elaine Linsky, I worked here 26 years.
Floyd Cometa. I'm still working here, and it's been 41 and a half.
Lee Dudley, I worked here 15 years.
Well, my name's Floyd Cometa, and I've been here a little over 41 years. And I know there's two guys here today that are still working longer than me. And one of them is Leon Glover. He's 43, and then there's Chuck Wonder. He's an engineer. He's been here over 44 that I know of.
So you are the top three?
I don't know. There might be someone else under the cover somewhere. I'm not sure.
Paul Cook or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm Mark Ellsworth, Director of Research for the Tyco Electronics Technology Group. I've been with Raychem for 14 years, joined here in November of '93, and I've enjoyed every year of it, and I'm thrilled to be part of the 50th year celebration. Certainly hope everyone's enjoying it. Thanks.
Excellent.
Jill, and I've been working here for 5 months.
5 months in here.
I've been going on 10 years. And I've been here for 23.
23. What are your names?
Robert Moore and Juan Contreras.
Okay, I'm Janice Brooks, and I've been here for 29 and a half years.
Fantastic. What division?
I work for GIC in tubing product management.
What's your name?
My name is Mariquita Sanchez.
And how long have you been working?
I've been working here for almost 23 years, when it was Raychem.
Oh, I've been here since 1976. 30. Albert Sanchez. I started in Chemolex when I used to make waterbed heaters. Long time ago. Yeah, the one they got over there. Yeah, a long time ago.
You want to see something unique? Look at my eyes. Okay, that's it. Rich Buckley. I started in '69, January of '69, a few years before you were born, probably. And this gentleman here is a good friend of my brother's.
I'm Ivan Quiñones. I work with Tyco Telecom. Hired in 1974. So I've been here also before you were born.
I'm the baby of the group, Michael Gordon. I started in '87.
Toe tag job.
You love your job, right?
I love my job. Yeah. I've had many jobs at Raychem and Tyco.
Thank you guys, that was great.
Hi! 12 years, 7 years, a year. Wire and cable, Redwood City.
Hi, I'm Lorna Wood. I've been with Elo Touch Systems 10 months, and this is a great event and a great company, and looking forward to 50 years from now.
Hi, my name is Gina Zagala, and this is my 5th day with Elo Touch, and I have been to one of our best shows, and I've also attended an awesome party, so I have to say it's definitely a great company at this point.
Right, newbies. I thought you were young. 5 days.
5 days.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Purple Hesbrook, and I work for the company for 26 years in the tubing area in Building A, and I'm out here enjoying myself. I'm not with him. I'm not with him. I'm by myself.
You guys work for Tyco?
Excuse me. No, I'm just kidding.
We're the entourage.
They used to work for Raychem. We used to work for Raychem.
Raychem and Tyco.
So, can you, hold on 1 second. Starting with you, can you tell me like your name and how long you work for the company?
My name is Virginia Price, and I work for Raychem for 19 and a half years. I'm Andy Hicks, and I work for Tyco and Raychem all together for 38 years.
My name is Lois Pierce, and I work for Raychem for 26 years.
You guys are all long-termers. No?
She's a visitor. I'm a visitor.
You danced for Tyco
She danced. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. She danced for Tyco.
One day.
Look this way, guys, because I asked him to do this so that we record this for posterity. This is going to be
We're
tomorrow's.
talking about the old days.
This is going to be in the Raychem Gazette.
So hey, what's your name and how long you work for Raychem?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's you.
Al Kreiselman, let's see, 30 years? I don't know, something like that.
Did you top that?
Shalama.